Now, when we go to Genesis chapter 27 and we start in the first verse, we're going to see how Jacob got the blessing. Verse 1 says, "And it came to pass that when Isaac was old, and his eyes were dim so that he could not see, he called Esau his eldest son, and said unto him, My son. And he said unto him, Behold, here am I. And he said, Behold now, I am old, I know not the day of my death. Now therefore take, I pray thee, thy weapons, thy quiver and thy bow, and go out to the field, and take me some venison, and make me savory meat, such as I love, and bring it to me, that I may eat, that my soul may bless thee before I die." Okay, so here, Isaac wanted Esau to go out and get the venison and cook it up the way he liked it, because he was going to give him his blessing. "And Rebekah heard when Isaac spake to Esau his son, and Esau went to the field to hunt for venison and to bring it. And Rebekah spake unto Jacob her son, saying, Behold, I heard thy father speak unto Esau thy brother, saying, Bring me venison, and make me savory meat, that I may eat, and bless thee before the Lord before my death." Okay, so Rebekah overheard everything that happened, all right? Verse 8 says, "Now therefore, my son, obey my voice, according to that which I command thee. Go now to the flock, and fetch me from thence 2 good kids of the goats, and I will make them savory meat for thy father, such as he loveth. And thou shalt bring it to thy father, that he may eat, and that he may bless thee before his death." So she wanted Jacob to go out and get 2 goats. She was going to cook it up the way he liked it, so he could take it to him, so that Jacob could get the blessing. "And Jacob said to Rebekah his mother, Behold, Esau my brother is a hairy man, and I am a smooth man." Okay? Now, when it comes to being hairy, all right, it's just a trait of the so-called white race. I have a couple of pictures here. Okay? You can see, all right, these guys are very hairy. Okay? Now this one I had to blot out because, well, not only would it have violated YouTube policy, but believe me, I did y'all a favor. So you see a hairy man, and then you see a smooth man. Okay? Verse 12 says, "My father peradventure will feel me, and I shall seem to him as a deceiver, and I shall bring a curse upon me, and not a blessing." So he was like, he's gonna be able to tell the difference, okay? He's gonna feel me, I'm smooth, he's hairy, he's gonna know that I'm not Esau. "And his mother said unto him, Upon me be thy curse, my son, only obey my voice, and go fetch me them. And he went and fetched and brought them to his mother. And his mother made savory meat, such as his father loved. And Rebekah took goodly raiment of her eldest son Esau, which were with her in the house, and put them upon Jacob, her younger son." So here she's cooked up this food just the way he likes it. Now she's taken Esau's clothes and put them on Jacob. "And she put the skins of the kids of the goats upon his hands, and upon the smooth of his neck." So now she's taken the hair from the goats, put it on his neck and on his hands. Okay? "And she gave the savory meat and the bread, which she had prepared, into the hand of her son Jacob. And he came unto his father, and said, My father. And he said, Here am I. Who art thou, my son? And Jacob said unto his father, I am Esau thy firstborn. I have done according as thou badest me. Arise, I pray thee, sit and eat of my venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac said unto his son, How is it that thou hast found it so quickly, my son? And he said, Because the Lord thy God brought it to me. So Jacob says, all right, I got this just how you wanted. I'm Esau, And Isaac's like, how did you get this so fast? And he said, because the Lord provided it. And Isaac said unto Jacob, Come near, I pray thee, that I may feel thee, my son, whether thou be my very son Esau or not. And Jacob went near unto Isaac his father, and he felt him, and said, The voice is Jacob's voice, but the hands are the hands of Esau. And he discerned him not, because his hands were hairy as his brother Esau's hands. So he blessed him. All right, so he had, like I said, he had that skin from the goat on his neck and on his hands. So when Isaac felt him, he's like, well, you sound like Jacob, but you feel like Esau. And he didn't know. He didn't know the difference. And he said, art thou my very son Esau? And he said, I am. And he said, bring it near to me, and I will eat of my son's venison, that my soul may bless thee. And he brought it near to him, and he did eat, and he brought him wine, and he drank. And his father Isaac said unto him, come near now, and kiss me, my son. And he came near and kissed him, and he smelled the smell of his raiment, and blessed him, and said, see, the smell of my son is as the smell of a field, which the Lord hath blessed. So when Jacob got near to him, he had on Esau's clothing, so Isaac smelled him, and he smelled like Esau, a man of the field. Now, verse 28 says, therefore God give thee of the dew of heaven and the fatness of the earth, and plenty of corn and wine. Let people serve thee, and nations bow down to thee. Be Lord over thy brethren, and let thy mother's sons bow down to thee. Cursed be everyone that curseth thee, and blessed be he that blesseth thee. Now, I want to point out there in verse 28, where Jacob's getting the blessing, he said the dew of heaven first, then the fatness of the earth. Now, I'm going to get into that a little bit more later, but I just wanted to point that out. And it came to pass, as soon as Isaac had made an end of blessing Jacob, and Jacob was yet scarce gone out from the presence of Isaac his father, that Esau his brother came in from his hunting. So no more than all of this is done, and Jacob gets the blessing. Here comes Esau. And he also had made savory meat, and brought it unto his father, and said unto his father, let my father arise, and eat of his son's venison, that thy soul may bless me. And Isaac his father said unto him, who art thou? And he said, I am thy son, thy firstborn Esau. And Isaac trembled very exceedingly, and said, who? Where is he that hath taken venison, and brought it me? And I have eaten of all before thou camest, and have blessed him. And he shall be blessed. So Isaac's like, who are you, and who is that was just here? I ate of his venison, and I gave him the blessing. And when it says, and he shall be blessed, that's letting you know right there. There's no saying, oops, I made a mistake, I take it back. It was already done. He given him the blessing, that was that, and he shall be blessed. When Esau heard the words of his father, he cried with a great and exceeding bitter cry, and said unto his father, bless me, even me also, O my father. And he said, thy brother came with subtlety, and hath taken away thy blessing. So here, Isaac has figured out what's happened. He said, your brother came in with subtlety, and has taken away your blessing.